Good morning, my wonderful friends. It is Saturday and I am laying around, so I have not been sleeping the best. I've mentioned it a few times, and yeah, I get tired really easy early, sleep for a few hours, get up for one reason or another. Last night I got up several times because I was super thirsty in the middle of the night, then I had to pee, of course. And then at some point I just started not feeling very well, and had to take a little midnight poo and threw up also right afterwards. Yeah, a little bit of a mess. And then I got hungry and I needed some cereal, so and Mo, he's been having a hard time sleeping too. Like, his schedule's all screwed up because of all the stuff that was happening with his tooth, and he's still healing. It seems like he's doing a little bit better, but it's still not 100%, and I think it's going to take probably another week or so for him to be fully healed, since he had these back-to-back surgeries essentially. So yeah, so I did eventually fall asleep, and I woke up and Mo's hand was on my tummy, he was studying, and he saw that I stirred awake, and he's like, "I think I feel something in there." And I said, "Really?" I thought that a couple times maybe I was feeling something too, but I didn't know if it was this gas, or if my uterus is expanding, because your organs are moving all around and stuff. And he's like, "No," he's like, "I think I feel our baby moving." And so I just kind of laid there for a little bit, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm feeling prominent little thumps, little thumps." And so every time I felt them, I kind of moved his hand, and I was like, "Yeah," I was like, hold still, see if you feel this." And then eventually he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "Oh my God, I feel it." So that's really exciting. That honestly is the first confirmation for us, for me, that she's getting bigger, she's doing good, she's moving a lot. Every time I've gotten an ultrasound, they struggle because she's moving so much. So that tells me she's getting bigger, which is good. And I'm feeling this whole what's called SUA, single umbilical artery situation. We may be okay. We may be in the clear. We won't really know anything, obviously, until a baby's born and whatnot. So I have a couple more ultrasounds, but so far I think everything is developing good. She's getting bigger. She must be getting bigger if I can feel her now, right? That's incredible. And I did get my chart and checked out everything, and yeah, heart rate's good. Her growth is good. She's almost a pound. She's just shy, a couple grams shy of a pound, so she's right where she should be right now as far as size, and organs and everything seem to be developed just fine. So yeah, that's really exciting. Really, really exciting. It was kind of a beautiful moment, honestly. So yeah, we'll see what else happens. We've got a big week. We've got a big week coming up. So Mo's gonna go get his state ID now that he can officially do that. So yay, that is incredible. And yeah, we could start working towards our other goals and dreams. So I feel truly anything that him and I put our minds to, we can get it done. So it's so amazing. I also have to side note, his bond with my grandpa is so freaking adorable. They message each other pretty regularly because they're always betting on sports games together, and they've got a little friendly competition going on, and my grandpa just absolutely loves him. And I think that's so cool, because I haven't seen my grandpa bond with somebody else's spouse in our family like he has with Mo. He's really taken to him, and it's just so heartwarming. And Mo loves my grandpa. He loves talking to him. They like to give each other a hard time. It's, I don't know, just totally melts my heart. But we're talking about doing Thanksgiving over there. And, at first my grandparents were like, "Yeah, we weren't going to do it." And I was like, "Well, come on." I was like, "Let me bring the ham," And then Mo kind of brought up a cool idea I hadn't really thought about. He was like, "Well, why don't we host Christmas over here, none of your family, you know, aside from like your sister and your mom and aunt, have seen our place. Like, you know, if it's got more space, you know, we could handle, you know, either cooking or getting something catered, you know, host here. So these, like, because your grandma's having like knee surgery in December, and she's not gonna be able to move around and do stuff and cook like she usually does. So, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I hadn't thought about it, but it's actually a really nice idea. You know, handle it for them. Like, all they'd have to do is just get here, you know? So, see if they'd be willing to do that. And, you know, then they don't have to worry about the stress of cleaning and cooking and hosting and all that. Like, so today, we'll see how we're feeling. So again, I'm really tired, and it's like almost 10 o'clock, like, just because, again, my sleep has been so broken up. But we're talking about maybe going out and about and starting to get some Christmas supplies. So I had kind of retired my other Christmas supplies. Like, I think I only held on to maybe like a couple things that were kind of special, but like otherwise I just, in my move and everything, you know, especially being in the basement, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to keep this. I'm not going to take it. I've had it for years. You know, it's got that basement-y kind of smell, and there was a lot of things that I was like, I just wanted to kind of start fresh and start over. So, like, you know, here in the house, you know, I've got all new furniture. Like, I didn't take my old end table with me. Like, the only thing that I kept was my bed, and that's because the bed was fairly new and quite costly as well. So, but yeah, I mean, pretty much everything that we had in this house was brand new. You know, all the furniture. I had no dishes, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. So, yeah, time for a new Christmas tree. And just fun fact, you know, in the Philippines, where my husband is from, Christmas is like a really big deal. Like, they start celebrating in the Burr months, so like September, you know, yeah, like even in September, like they're already going, like they're already decorating, they're already getting their stuff. And the only thing I've got so far is my parol, which is really cool, really beautiful. The Filipino Christmas star, very famous, very cool. And they're quite expensive too. So, like, yeah, these are not cheap decorations. I think ours was like a little less than $200. And if you look online, they're all like right in line with that price. So they're beautiful. They're like handmade of like capiz shells. And yeah, I was like, maybe we should have called your mom and asked her to like mail us one, because it probably isn't quite as expensive there to buy it, like when you're actually there. But yeah, but that's all we got. And so I don't know, I'm feeling festive. I've already started ordering some gifts. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to have Christmas here in Michigan with my sweetheart. Last year we did Christmas in New York in a hotel, which I did like order from Big Lots, like some decorations that I decorated. The video might pop up. You guys will see it. Like, if TikTok keeps doing that on the day of, you know, recap video. So I'll post it again. But yeah, it's gonna be different now. Now we're living together and we're married. Got baby on the way. Like, oh my god, guys. I'm so excited. But thanks for listening. This got a little bit longer than I intended. Like, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate when you do that. I really do. You guys are awesome. Hope you have a great week. And, you know, if it happens, I'll let you know. I'll let you know everything. I always do. All right. Bye-bye.